3 episodes into Crappypastas. Oh lord! Well, anyways, how bad can it be? No. Nothing but scenic. Nothing but scenic. No scenic. I've been requested to do scenic. Oh, okay. Fine. Is that what you want, people? Me to read scenic? Fine. Let's begin. Scenic has no colors. The story I'm going to tell you is about something that happened to me when I was 15. I hope you like it. It all began when, one day at home, I went to my mailbox, and along with the other mail, I got a package with no return address or sender. Curious, I opened it and there was a Sonic Colors game for the Wii. The rest of the family was out, so I decided to check the game myself. The only thing off-putting was that the words has no were written next to the colors, so the title read Sonic has no colors. I found that strange, but then I thought it could be a hack, so I got excited and turned the game on. Oh boy, there was nothing particular at first, but except that the aliens were known as Wisp were missing their colors, and Sonic used a colored wisp. The screen lost all of its colors and glitched like crazy. What's more, every time I killed a boss, instead of releasing rings, it also shot out red oil. It had to be oil because robots don't bleed, right? The cutscene were another matter. There was no tails nor yacker, and all the wisps had no colors. Every time you beat a world, Sonic would get increasingly frustrated and ask, where are they? Who's they? Tails and yackers, maybe? The true horror, though, comes at the end. Originally, after you beat Eggman, it moves right to the stage which two, upon completion, finish the game. I did this, and then things went normally. But then when I loaded the complete file, there was a spot on the map that wasn't there before called No Colors. Containing one stage, Heart Pounding, I chose it. Upon entering the stage, I saw a cutscene where Sonic stands at the entrance to a cave by himself. He says, there must be here. And he rushes in. The stage is devoid of enemies and rings, but was one massive bottomless pit with the platform and spikes all around, making it a slower, dangerous trek. And the background was eerie with some things like multicolored liquid and wisp splattering against the background wall. At the end of the stage, a cutscene showed each of the 7 types of wisps with proper coloring, as well as Tails in a cage. Tails yelled and me to run, but I figured resembling, damn, I can't remember, but I have seen him before, sure, I guess. Anyway, the figure appears and says, hello, Sonic. Once I defeat you, I will finally succeed in ridding the universe of colors forever. I thought, this guy is a crackhead. Sonic then says, I won't let you, and attacks. The battle was insanely hard. He fights like the final Eggman boss, except his attacks are stronger. He has each of his wisp powers, and it's impossible to deal damage to him. I tried for a while, but was defeated by the creature. A cutscene showed that the strange dark being brutally murdered Sonic, and the file is erased due to the corruption. I was not scared or sad, but angered. How dare you! That bastard killed my hero and erased my game! I later found out it's possible to become a Super Sonic in colors, and came up with a plan. I started a new file, beat it, collect the Chaos Emeralds, and tried the No Colors level once more. This time, Sonic took out the 7 Chaos Emeralds, and the Dark Video exclaimed, "No!" As Sonic used all the emeralds to go Super Sonic, then I fought the Dark Being as Super Sonic, and it was one hell of a fight, as his attacks still impelled your progress, and there were no rings to collect, giving you a fixed time limit. The difference was that you could do damage to him, and the attacks just slowed you down rather than inflicting damage. When I finally beat him, in a cutscene shown the creature apparently dead, and Sonic tells thanks Sonic and tells him they should just head home, apparently. Then the credits rolled and I turned off the Wii. The next day I turned on the game and there was no save file, and I wondered if it was what I experienced was real. Then I checked the mail and I had a letter. I read the letter and nearly had a heart attack. I said, "I'll be back." Side note, if you're wondering the Dark Being moveset, which I don't really care. Okay, that was Sonic Has No Colors by someone unknown. I have not seen his name yet, so that's a freebie for me. Okay, so I was reading it, and I find it kind of straight to the point, but not that good in a sense. It didn't build up no tense, say, did he beat him? Did he beat him? Like, okay, yeah, in the end you beat him, but what's the resolve of the story? It's supposed to be creepy. That's supposed to be, like, something that's supposed to say, okay, that's gonna not leave that stain off my back anymore. But other than that, I love his originality of the story. Just, grammar, please, thank you. I don't know really what else I can actually say about the story. Just explain a little bit more about the story. Like, I remember a story before called, has to deal with, one of the classic, not the classic, but one on the, Sega Saturn, oh no, forgot. And it had to deal with about the girl that friends with Shadow that dies. And this theory behind it was really good and well thought out. If you want to check that out, I would recommend that if you remember the story, what it's called. Just, I loved your humor. That's why I did a lot of humor in the story, if you haven't noticed. But here and there, I did mess up on track, because you said trick, when it actually was track. So look up your grammar once more, and then fix it up and stuff, and you could be a really good writer like anyone else out there. Hey, you never know, you might impress Mr. Creepypasta himself, or Letterbot himself too. Well, anyways, other than that, Dr. out.